welcome back to naenaetv. It's your girl naenae, and today I'm back with another video. So before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you can be notified when a video drops. Also, go follow me on all my social medias. The links will be in the description down below. So today's video is gonna be a story time about my first fight. So let's get straight into this video. I got into my first fight in 5th grade, and the girl that I fought was in 4th grade. So we were on the bus going home, and she was telling us about how she had $20 or $19 in her backpack. And you know me, I'm not tripping off nobody having no money. I'm like, that's her money, you know. I'm not tripping. I don't steal from people, you know. So, you know, she said it, and she told it to me and this boy that was sitting next to me on the bus or whatever. And I guess he was like, oh, I'm finna steal her money. I'm finna steal her money. I was like, okay. I was like, you know, I'm not tripping. You know, I don't be in people's business. You know, that's on him. He wanna steal her money. That don't got nothing to do with me. Cause, you know, I ain't steal it. That ain't gonna be on me. So he stole the money when I guess she wasn't paying attention, and he went under the seat on the bus, and he went in her backpack and took the money. So we got to where we were going, and soon as we were getting off the bus, she's looking in her backpack for her money, and she's like, where's my money at? I'm like, girl, I don't know where your money's at. I was like, I don't steal from people. So I was like, you're asking the wrong person. I said, maybe you should ask everybody else around this bus. I said, because I don't steal. So I said, don't do me. So she was like, I'm not trying to accuse you of stealing. I'm just asking. She's like, my money's missing. And she's like, I don't know who took it. That's why I'm asking. I'm like, okay, well, don't ask me. Okay, so we got off the bus. I went home. She went home. And yeah, so I went home, and I was telling my stepdad, I was like, I don't know why, but this girl tried to accuse me of stealing her money on the bus. And I was like, you know, I don't steal, and everybody else know I don't steal. So I said, why would I steal her money? I said, if I wanted $19 or $20, I could have went and I could have asked you, or I could have asked mom. Like, so he was like, you want to go over here? You want to go talk to her mom about the situation? I'm like, no, I don't want to talk to nobody about the situation. I'm like, no. So then I went to go hang out with my friend or whatever, and I was telling her about how the girl tried to accuse me of stealing her money. So y'all, I never stole the money, but the boy that I was sitting next to stole it, and he wanted to split the money with me, but I told him, no, I'm not taking none of the money. So I went to go hang out with my friend, and I was telling her about what happened, and I told her about how he stole the money, and about how he wanted to split the money with me or whatever, and about how she tried to accuse me of stealing the money, but I never wanted to split the money with him, never took no money from him, none of that. So she was like, let's go fight her, because she was like, why let her think that you stole the money and you didn't even steal it? So I'm like, okay. And so the girl, she was on her skates, and me and my friend walked up to her, and I was telling her, I was like, so you still think I stole the money? And she was like, no, I don't think you stole the money, this, is, and the other. And I feel like she knew I was gonna fight her. So my friend pushed me into her, and she fell off her skates. And all I could do was laugh, because I was just like, okay. So then she took off her skates and she left. And I was like, okay. So she took off her skates and she left. And then she went to the front of the apartments, and she was with her friends or whatever. And you know, her friends be trying to protect her. So her friends was trying to protect her or whatever. And so my friend was telling me, she was like, go fight her. So my friend went, and she told her cousins, and her cousins came to the front of the apartments to watch me fight or whatever. It was like her cousins, and then her cousins brought their friends, and then I was just like, wow. We went to the front of the apartments, and mind you, there's like an office up there. So we in the front of the apartments, and I told the girl, I was like, okay, you know, step to the grass. Let's get it popping. Step to the grass. So she stepped to the grass, and you know, she got all her friends right there, like right next to us where we're fighting at. And mind you, my friends are standing like, so like, it's like us right here, me and her right here. It's me and her right here. Then her friends is like right here close to us. And then my friends is all the way over here. So I'm like, okay. So I told her friends, I'm like, y'all back up. I'm like, ain't nobody finna jump in, ain't nobody finna do none of that. So I'm like, y'all back up. So they was still standing close or whatever. So I was like, you know, I ain't even gonna trip. Because I was like, if somebody jump in, I said my friend finna jump in. So that's that. So me and her fighting, and but before we started fighting, she's like, don't pull my hair because I have real worms in my head. So I don't know what made her say that, but the hairstyle she had like, she had dreads, and her dreads were like curled. So she was telling me, she's like, don't pull my hair, I have real worms in it. I was like, okay, you do it. I'm not tripping. So me and her fighting, and when we was fighting, her friends was like trying to jump in or whatever, and my friend was like pushing them out the way and stuff. Cause you know, like, that's just the person she was. Like, she wasn't finna let nobody jump into the fight. So me and the girl fighting, I kicked her, I socked her, and all this other stuff. And then the manager came. Well, like, she wasn't the manager, but like, she was just the lady that sat in the office, because yeah. So the manager came out her office, and she seen us fighting, and she was yelling at us, and she's like, where y'all parents at? Go get y'all parents, and this, that, and the other. So, you know, I went and got my mom, and the girl went and got her mama. So I went and I told my mom, I'm like, me and this girl just got into a fight. And my mom was like, okay. She was like, what's the problem? I was like, the lady in the front that be in the office want to talk to you. So my mom, she came outside, and she went up there to the front, and the lady was telling her, she was like, your daughter and that other girl just got into a fight. She's like, I just wanted to, you know, inform you on what's going on. And she was saying, like, if it was to be another fight, I guess we were gonna have a write-up or something like that. So my mom was walking back to the house or whatever, and the girl mama wanted to talk to my mama. So my mama went over there to the girl house, and the girl mama was telling my mom about how we got into a fight or whatever. My mom was like, oh, I'm not tripping. My mom was like, I don't care. She said as long as my daughter not hurt, then I ain't tripping. And I was just standing there, and because, you know, that's two grown adults arguing. So I'm like, okay. So the lady was recording my mama, and my mama was like, don't be recording me. She was like, what you gonna do, show it to the police? And the girl was like, yeah. And my mama told her, she was like, girl, you better stop recording me. She said, because I'll come up there and I'll drag you down them stairs. And when I tell y'all, when my mama say she gonna do something to somebody, she's gonna do it. So when she said she was gonna drag that lady down them stairs, oh yeah, best believe she was gonna drag that lady down them stairs. So my mama had her friend right there. And her friend was telling her, no, her friend was going off on the lady too. Her friend was telling the lady, she was like, you better stop recording us. And my mom was literally going up the stairs, and my mama friend had to get her. You know, I was just like, okay, that's still two grown adults arguing. So I'm like, you know, I'm not finna get in there. I'm like, my mom wanna go up them stairs, I'm gonna let her go up them stairs. But I'm like, best believe if anybody jump into that fight, I was gonna jump in. Cause you know, I'm not finna let nobody jump my mama. And that's just that. So my mom went up the stairs, and her friend was trying to stop her from going up the stairs. My mama made it up the stairs, and she kicked the girl phone out her hand. And she told her, she was like, now what you gonna show the police? She was like, you can't prove to the police that they fought. And so then we all, and mind you, when this is going on, when my mom and the girl mama arguing, it was like me. It was like, okay, so at the time when we stayed in those apartments, like I knew like mostly everybody up in the apartments, hung out with everybody up in there. So it was like heck of people came and they was just watching because they thought they was gonna fight or whatever. But you know, my mom kicked the girl phone out of her hand, but the girl didn't do nothing but go in her house. Mind you, when this is going on and they're arguing, everybody's like right there watching. And like everybody know my mama, and when it comes to fighting, my mom's down for that. So yeah, so my mama kicked her phone out of her hand, the girl ran in the house, and everybody went home. Cause we was like, we not finna, you know, just stand here and she ain't outside. We like, so then everybody went home, and yeah, that was that. So yeah, y'all, that was my first fight. So if y'all like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you can be notified when a video drops. Also follow me on all my social medias. They'll be in the description down below. And yeah, I'm out this thing.